activate his brain. He just need to follow the instructions which you have given through the configuration. Okay, we all give this. You create this complete warehouse. After creating this complete warehouse, you will tell which products need to be stored where, and this guy will follow your instructions, whatever you says, and that information you receive it from the business basically. Okay, you will not make decisions on your own here. So, and in EWM is further divided into two, as you can see here. In EWM we also have basic and we also have advanced. Okay, some businesses, they do not have much operations happening in the warehouse. Warehouse is very small. What this guy does is, this guy sits one place and he can see how much stock he has, and where he is keeping each product, that he can see with his eyes itself. There is no need for him to have an advanced system. So that's the reason these people, they go with the basic EWM system, where they wanted to use the advanced EWM, but not the advanced version. Okay, here here you can see your inbound warehouse processes, outbound warehouse processes. So all these things are very, very simple. Inbound, you are receiving it. Outbound, you are issuing out. Okay, these are, what are these? This is a warehouse process. Okay, if you can break this, like in EWM, it's very, very simple. The terminology itself is very simple. Okay, we might be new to the terminology sometimes, so that's the reason it might be very difficult to understand the initial stage. But if you break down this sentence, like word itself, you will be able to understand completely. See, this is inside, you are receiving. This is out, you are sending out. Internal, within the warehouse, we also have some processes, and we have something called POSC, LOSC. These are like automated thing actually. What this does is, it will automatically create next task one after the other, and the physical inventory, and all these functionalities which EWM offers. Some are available in the basic and other are available in the advanced. Okay, when we go further in other classes, you can understand deep dive completely each process. So here you can see, this is another warehouse, which I got for you guys to understand. So this is, inbound dock, outbound docks, receiving. We are receiving, this guy, this truck is assigned to this door, and from this door, okay, they receive the products. They do the unloading here, and they will keep in this place for a while time being, and from here they will take all the products and they will do the put away to the final bins wherever they are supposed to be stored. Okay, so this is like outbound docks, outbound area. What this users does is, they will pick the products and they will keep here for a while, and then once the truck is ready, once the truck, this truck will be available in the parking area, right? It is not always assigned to the door here. So from the parking, they will come and they will they will assign to the door. Once it is assigned to the door, the resource will start loading it. They will load the truck. So here you can see this small thing. This is a forklift. You might have seen it, in movies, or even in Google. If you can search, you can see the forklift. What By using this forklift, these people, they will load this truck. Okay, so this door we configure in the system, and this complete warehouse we configure. This each racks we try to configure, all these other things. Everything which you see here, you will be configuring in the system, and here there is no coding required basically. Okay, so next is, we can have different warehouses basically. So this is a U-shaped warehouse. You can see here, this is one side, this is another side. Here, one side they will receive the products, and one side they will ship the products, okay, for shipping, and other is for receiving, and here is what they will rack it. So here also you can see I shape. This completely, only one side is inside, other side is the outbound. Okay, and L shape here. Here also, like this, we can have different types of shapes in the warehouses. So it depends upon the business, how their warehouse is structured. Accordingly, we will try to do the necessary configuration. Okay, so this is a typical EWM warehouse layout, how it looks like. Okay, the same thing what you have seen here, right? This is like, aerial view kind of a thing, typical layout. So this complete set is a warehouse. You have doors and you have staging area group. Once you receive anything, you will keep it here for a while, and from here, if you want to do any, like, assume, let's take one very good example is, like, same the Zepto thing, whatever you have, we took just now. Okay, you ordered something, you ordered, like, 10-15 items. Okay, and that guy, what he does is, he is not going to give you one single cover for each product. Okay, he is going to dump everything in one single bag, and he's going to drop it to your home, and he is going to leave, right? Once you pick those everything, you're receiving, right? You are doing an inbound process right now. You take that bag, everything, you come into your home, and then you drop everything on the floor completely, and then you will try to segregate. Okay, these things has to go to the refrigerator, this has to be stored outside. Okay, this has to be stored, you ordered some pencil or pen or something, this has to be taken to my study place where I do study. You might have ordered something, all those things, right? Whatever you order, you will first try to segregate it. You are not going to take everything, the whole bag, and you're not going to keep it in the fridge, right? You segregate that one. So that segregation is called deconsolidation. Okay, you segregate the products what you have received, and then what you'll also check the expiration date, right? If someone is giving you the curd or something, or other product. Okay, if bread, maybe bread expires very soon, right? It like expiration is like 3 or 4 days, 5 days mostly. So you try to check the expiration date, which is, you're doing a quality check over there. If it is expired, then you're gonna return it back saying that it is expired product. So same, just like that, you do the consolidation, and then you do the quality check. Okay, what is, like, how is that product and everything. So once the quality everything is ready, then if you want to pack it, if you want to do any packing, you can do additional packing over there, or you can just do the final put away, where you can store the products here. Okay, so like this complete steps, you are also doing in your house every single day to day life. But only thing is, we do not know that is also part of EWM. So even when you go to IKEA or somewhere, I would suggest you to please see how the complete structure is located, how they are storing the products under each product, how they are keeping on a pallet, or how they are able to store it, in a high racks. You can see all those things whenever you go to the IKEA or anywhere. So this is the org structure. Everywhere you go, you always see the org structure. Okay, in a company you go, there is a hierarchy, right? They have, like, CEO or ABVP or managers or team leads, and the complete employee. Okay, and senior, junior. There is always a hierarchy everywhere you go, in world, anywhere you go. So in EWM also same thing. There is a org structure. There is structure for everything. So here I was talking about IM level. If you remember, firstly I told, uh, SAP offers inventory management at three levels. One is IM level, other is WM, and EWM. Okay, so IM level is this. So first we have the plant. Okay, under plant we have storage locations. Okay, and this, like, in the plant itself, they create a storage location, and the storage location, they will just maintain the products, they will store the products, and they will ship it there. Everything is done here itself. Okay, this is for a very small businesses who do not wish to extend EWM. They do not wish to have the EWM because they are having a very small business. So, and businesses who are, like, high, they are like, they are receiving the products, they are issuing the products, they have multiple business processes. Those businesses, they go with EWM. When extended warehouse comes into picture, this is the org structure, plant, storage location, and these storage locations and plant are connected to the warehouse. Okay, so here in EWM, warehouse is the highest level of org structure. Okay, warehouse. Under warehouse, you have storage types. Okay, I will come back to the previous slide. This complete thing is the warehouse. Under warehouse you have types. This is a storage type, this is a storage type, this is a storage type. Okay, these are storage types. And inside the storage type you have sections, and inside the sections you have the bins. So this complete is one storage type. This is one section, this is one section, and in each section you have the bins. One, two, three, bins where you store the products. Or in some cases, they do not have this section. Section is not a mandatory thing, but if they want, they can still have it. Okay, in some places they like this complete thing is one storage type, and in this storage type they have bins. One, two, three, four, likewise, multiple bins are available. Okay, whenever they see these products, they receive this product. This guy is what this guy is doing, this forklift guy, he's picking this product from here and he's keeping on this bin here. Okay, so that's how it is. This is org structure. Org structure is very simple. First we have warehouse. Under warehouse we have storage types. Under storage types we have sections. So inside the sections we have the bins. Section is a mandatory. If they do not wish to have the sections, they can just have the storage type. Inside the storage type we can just create the bins. Okay, we can have multiple storage types. Okay, one, two, three, as you can see in the above screen here, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, depends upon the business. Okay, they can have multiple storage types available where they want to store the products. This is the org structure for the EWM. Okay, so here we have some activities which we perform within the warehouse. As I said earlier, put away and picking is, yeah. So put away is as I talked earlier, inbound put away, and put away is nothing but once the truck comes, it is assigned to the door. Once it is assigned to the door, resource will unload all the products. First, the unloading is done. After unloading is done, they will take these products and they will keep in the final bin. This process is called put away process. Okay, very simple, right? It looks very simple actually. And here outbound, picking. What when the order comes, when the sales order comes, sales, we are selling to someone else, right? Sales order. So sales order comes, the user is going to pick these products, is going to keep in the this area for a while, shipping area. We also call it as GI zone or GI dock. So in this area, they will keep for a while. Once the truck is assigned to the warehouse, to the door, they will take everything and they are going to load it. They will start loading in the truck. Okay, this is the inbound process. This is the outbound process. They have something called deconsolidation here. Okay, you can see deconsolidation is nothing but a packing zone. As I explained earlier, so here, what these people does is they have a dedicated place in the warehouse where they can do this work center activities. Work center. Okay, they are going to perform some work over there. What is that work is called? Okay, so if you go to any supermarket somewhere, whenever you pick the product, behind the product there is a label attached to it. Okay, what is the product name, what is the batch number, what is the quantity, what is the price, and everything, right? Complete slip is attached to it. How it is getting attached, that is being done in a work center. In the work center, what the user does is once they get the products, they will print the labels. Okay, the slips, that label slips, they will print it, and those label slip, they will stick it to the product. Okay, so or if you have ordered something from Amazon, right? You might have ordered Amazon or Flipkart, wherever, whenever you order something, you will get one invoice, right? Along with this invoice, there is also who is, from where it is getting shipped, to whom it is getting shipped. Everything is also in a print, right? Those print labels, everything we will print here in the work center. Okay, before shipping we will print everything, we will attach it to the box, the carton box. In the box you will receive it, right? In that carton box, and that is going to be shipped to the customer. Okay, those activities, for example, as I said earlier, you ordered something, you got all the products in one single bag only, but later you divide it, you bifurcate it, you divide the products, right? So those activities can be done in the deconsolidation. The word deconsolidation, consolidate means everything together, deconsolidate it's just dividing. Okay, so that is one thing. And other thing is labeling and printing, which I told you. So you have a dedicated place where you have printers, so you can weigh the products and they can print the labels, they can attach it to the products and everything. And next is quality inspection. So you are going to check the quality of the products which you have received. You are not going to take it and keep it in your warehouse directly, because there might be a loss if someone is doing that without doing the quality check. So we also have replenishment. So for this one, one example I can say is replenishment. Replenish, it is always replenishing, it is not going to end. So if you go to any store, like the general store, okay, like the fastest moving product is over there is rice. Every day he's selling so much of rice, every day morning, so everyone is buying like 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg of rice from this guy. So what this guy he says, it's a very fast moving product, so I want to keep like 10 or 15 bags next to me always. It doesn't work like that, right? Because that kirana store, like general store, whatever it is there, it is in a very small area. In that small area, if he's stacking like 10 or 15 bags next to him, it is going to occupy so much of place, and it is like it's like he's unable to perform activities properly. So what this guy does is he is going to take one bag, which is going to keep next to him. Okay, always next to him. Okay, whenever the order comes, he is going to pack 1 or 2 kgs and he is going to give to the customers. As soon as this bag is about to be finished, he is going to get one more bag and keep it over there, right? So this process is called replenishment. Whenever the stock is about to fall, he is going to get a new bag and he is going to keep next to him, so that is a very fast moving product. So that is called replenishment. Okay, how we does in the system, those, yeah, we'll explain it further. And also posting change. Sometimes in the warehouse, this in the warehouse, you are a warehouse person, you are just walking by here. Okay, when you are walking by here, you have seen some product, this product is kind of a damaged, it's leaking or something. Okay, maybe if it's a liquid product, maybe it's leaking, or if some other product, maybe it's a damaged, the box is damaged or whatever, the product is not in a good condition to be shipped. Okay, we cannot ship that product to the the customer, because that product is in a not good condition. In at that stage, what you can do is you can directly change the stock type. Okay, when I say stock type, you might be wondering, hey, what is the stock type, man? I'm hiring for the first time. So this stock which is available here, okay, if any order comes, system might automatically propose this bin and this product, because system has its own logic, right, which we define in the backend. So my system might propose this bin on this product. Some user might have not seen it, and he take that product and he's going to ship it to the customer. Once customer gets it, he will say, hey, I paid so much and you are giving me like the rotten or the broken one. How can it be possible? Customer will be unhappy. So that's the reason what we do is here, this product we will block it. Where if you block that product, it is not going to go anywhere, it is going to be staying there only. Okay, so like that you can do the posting change, you can block the products if they are damaged or something. And then you can do the manual put away and physical inventory. So assume you are doing a gold business. Like, have you ever been to like gold shops? I think most of you have been. So every day night, try to go when they are trying to close the store. Okay, every day night when they are about to close the store, what this guy does is, one guy comes and he has a paper and pen in his hand. He's going to check the inventory, whatever. When I say inventory, it is the product, the gold chains or gold rings or whatever. That specific guy is responsible for one place, right, for one area where he sells. Okay, in that area he takes the pen and paper, he goes to the store, the desk where he stands every day. He's going to check how many products he had, how many products he sold, what are the rest of the products which are available right now. If that is matching, physically is matching with the book entry, then it is fine. If not, there's a problem over there, right? So that's the reason. So in this kind of businesses, okay, where the products are in a very high priced, okay, they want to do this physical inventory every single day, or every 15 days, every 30 days, depends upon the product, which product they want to have this physical inventory. Physically they are checking the inventory is nothing but the material. Physically they want to go, they want to check how many gold chains are there, okay, all the gold chains are available or not, did I lose anything, how many did I sold, all these things they will do every single day in the gold shops. But when it comes to the warehouse, they might do it like every once in a 30 days, or once in a quarter, or twice in a quarter, or every year once. It depends upon the product's properties and the value of the product. This physical inventory will be changing. Okay. So, and manual put away. So sometimes what system does is, some businesses, they do not want the the system to propose the bin. Okay, they do not want the system to tell which bin they want to store to. Like, assume if it is if the user is going with the basic EWM, okay, he does not want to go with the advanced EWM. So in that cases, what the user does is, I do not want the system to tell me where I should keep my products, I know where I can keep my products. So in that case, he is going to go with the manual. Okay, he's going to go with manually. So whenever he receives the products, he's going to take these products, he is going to decide where he wants to keep it. See, here there is empty space, here there is empty space. So he will take this product, he will go, he will keep the product here, he will decide on his own. System is not going to tell him what he needs to do. Okay, so that is called manual put away. So one simple inbound process I'll explain you. Simple. Okay. The process which we told right here, we receive the products, we do the put away. So the same thing, how it looks like in the system. Here you can see. So the sales, the procurement team. Procurement team is the material management team. They raise the purchase order. They create a order. Okay. Once they create the order, against that order, they are going to create an inbound delivery. Okay, a delivery will be created, and that delivery will come to the EWM system. Okay, and that inbound delivery, we will do the GR, goods receipt. Okay, we are confirming to the system that we have received the goods. So once the goods are received, then you do the final put away to the bin. Okay, same thing, very simple. So order is raised, goods, you have got the goods to the truck, you kept the goods here. Once you keep the goods here, GR is done, goods receipt is done, and from here you take the products and you will keep it in the bin. That's when the final put away is done. Very simple. Order is created, inbound delivery is created, you have done the goods receipt, put away is done. Okay, this is a very simple inbound process. And again, coming to the outbound process, same thing. You have the sales order is created, one customer has requested for some product, so sales order is created, outbound delivery is created, outbound delivery. So this outbound delivery is come to the EWM system. Once the delivery is come, user is going to check which is the storage type from where he needs to pick the products. Okay, so here they have products are available in multiple places, so user is going to decide in which storage type he is going to pick the products. Example, we have this like a bread, right? Bread has an expiration date. So whichever is receiving first into the warehouse, we want to ship the same thing outside first. Whatever receives first, we want to send that first out. Okay. So because see, assume I received the bread of today's date, and tomorrow also I'm going to receive another bread. Yes, tomorrow customer has raised. Yesterday I have received a product, one bread on date 19. It was manufactured. Today I have received one more bread. It's manufactured on 20th of February. Today I got a customer has raised a request. I want a bread. What you are going to do? If you are going to ship the bread which is manufactured today, then you are going to you are, it is a very loss. That's a very big mistake. You want to ship which is going to expire first, right? Even if you go to the stores, what they do is they will keep the one which is going to expire in the first, and the one which are going to be expired later, they are going to stack it backside. If you observe keenly, if whenever you go to a store, right now I'm telling you, you go and observe it. Okay, the one which is going to expire first, they are going to keep it in the first row. The one which is going to expire last, they are going to keep it in the backside. So like that, user is going to define from which bin he wants to pick the products. He will pick it. Okay. Okay, he's going to source step, he identified it, and then he will pick the products and he will stage it. GI staging area. Okay, this is the staging area. He will pick the products, he will keep it here. Okay, in the GI area he kept, and then he has done the goods issue. Once the loading is done, he will click on goods issue. Then the goods issue is gone, done. So the truck will be moving outside from the warehouse to its designated place. Okay, so overall this is like very very basic, just an introduction of the EWM. Okay, so we just explain, we talked about, what are the different warehouses we have, and what is WM, what is EWM system, and how exactly this is going to be beneficial for the if someone wants to implement a warehouse, how it is going to help him out. Okay, even we watched in the video as well, right? So this is our structure. Okay, so if you have any questions, guys, we can take it right now.
Yeah, this is Santosh. Thanks for explaining everything. See, I just
Mhm.
want to know one thing. See, when this is a simple warehouse structure, right? When
Yeah.
we have production, there will be a production integration also, right, with
Yes.
warehouse.
Yeah.
Do you cover that part also?
Yeah, yeah, that is also part of EWM. Let's see. I did not keep that in this slide or what. Okay. Yeah, so that is like we have like EWM is something called, we need to